thrilled to honor Patrick Gazzara. Patrick was assigned to the ARC of Bergen-Passaic counties as our contract administrator from the Division of Developmental Disabilities for less than 3 years, but he made a lifetime of difference during that short period. And if anybody doesn't know, we talked a little bit before about the back end and how there's a lot of stuff that goes into making everything work. Well, the finance side of things is really important. And Patrick came in and made such a huge difference for us. Pat understood the shared mission of the ARC and DDD, and that his role was to facilitate the contracting process so that this mission could be achieved. He understood his pivotal role in bringing services and supports to individuals with developmental disabilities. Now, they say that money isn't everything, but like I said before, in an agency such as ours, money means a heck of a lot because it provides the resources so that critical services can be provided. When money gets held up, services get held up, and people, real people, are affected. Patrick understood this, and he works diligently to ensure that services are provided to those who need them. He's recently been promoted, so we lost him as our contract administrator, and the pool of tears from our CFO has spread throughout the office.
I'm sorry, Ken.
Oh my God. I had to hear it and hear it. But then we were happy because we found out that he's going to actually be supervising and mentoring our new contract administrator. So we are so happy that he is still going to be there to help us. And we know that DDD has chosen the right person to put in that position, because this way he can pass along his knowledge, his expertise, his competence, and his caring, so that the other agencies can also experience an efficient and effective contracting process. The ARC is pleased to honor Patrick Gazzara. Come on up, Patrick, as our professional of the year.
Hi, everybody.
Hello. Hi.
All right, I have a little speech. To the board of the ARC, to Kathy Walsh and Alice Siegel and their team, thank you for organizing this event and for the work you do every day. To Kathy Pescator, one of the more unique individuals I've ever worked with, I'm honored by her nomination for this award, especially since we've only known each other for 3 years. I must thank my wife, Lisa, my son, Danny, my family, friends, and coworkers for their support and encouragement. I work in one of the toughest and most exhausting units in the division, and the days are not always easy, especially at this time of year. Their unwavering support has made all the difference to me. I have a marketing and account management background, and because of my background, I've learned that my approach may be a little bit different with my agencies than they may be used to. But at the same time, I don't apologize for that, not one bit. I believe that I am the hardest contract administrator in the unit, and I set very high expectations for people. And I think most agencies and DDD staff would tell you that. I think the words control freak have been thrown around more than once. But if you work with me long enough, you will see that I have a method to my madness, and no matter who you are or where you came from, I will do my best to give you the tools to succeed. I know that I'm young and I may seem idealistic at times, but again, I don't apologize for that. I'm getting ready to finish up quite possibly the hardest year of my entire life, both personally and professionally. I did a lot of growing up this year. I got pushed more than I've ever been pushed, and sometimes I pushed back. I experienced the highest of highs and the lowest of lows. I was happy and energetic one minute and wanted to change the world. And I was angry and frustrated the next minute, which sometimes led me to do and say things I regretted. Some people left my life, and some new people took their place. I even found time to help my wife potty train our 2-year-old son. 2 weeks ago, my supervisor mentioned the term life lessons to me. I feel like this last year of my life has been nothing but one nonstop life lesson. But I can only say that I'm glad things have happened the way that they have, because I definitely needed to learn some of the things I learned in the last 12 months. And I'm a better person for going through what I've gone through. I don't know where life is going to take me as I get older, but this job has taught me about life in general. The truth is, I haven't always considered myself a professional, and sometimes I still don't. I sometimes think back about that lost kid just out of college who was more concerned with the weekend than the work week. There was a time where I was probably the farthest thing professional you could find. But this job, like life in general, has been an amazing learning experience for me. And I have people like you to thank. If my agencies have learned from me, I hope they realize that I have learned just as much from them. Thank you very much.
Don't go anywhere, because I'd like to ask freeholder Tracy Zer to come up, and she's going to help us give out these awards, and I believe that there is a certificate right there. That's it. Also.
First of all, I know I'm preaching to the choir when I tell you how amazing this organization is, but I want to specifically thank all the honorees for all the work that they've done on behalf of the ARC. Without you, all that we do to enhance the lives of those with developmental disabilities would not be possible. What you just touched on, that frustration on the one side and the amazing desire to change the world, is something we in county government deal with all the time. And especially when it comes, we're waiting for formulas from DDD. But I want to thank you for all the work, and on behalf of the 905,000 residents of Bergen County, the Board of Chosen Freeholders, I want to add my congratulations today.